How are you, children? This is your teacher Naomi, and I'm going to give you a story. And this story is very interesting. So sit back and let us continue together. Welcome. A long time ago, there was this girl called Awino. Awino was a very hardworking girl. However, Awino's mother passed away because of a certain disease, and Awino was left with her father. Later on, her father got married, and that other wife came with a girl. That girl was called Jealousy. So Awino had this sister called Jealousy. Now, the stepmother did not love Awino the way she loved her daughter. Then one day, because Awino used to do all the work in the house, but Jealousy, on the other hand, was just there admiring herself on the mirror, brushing her shoes, and doing nothing else. So Awino used to clean the house, wash the utensils, do everything that was to be done, and even cook. Then one day, Awino was sent to the river. Awino used to carry a gourd on her head. Then, when she went to the river, it was not like any other day. Awino was not feeling very well. But as I have told you, the stepmother wanted her to do all the work. Then Awino requested her stepmother to allow her stepsister Jealousy to go with her, because the gourd was very heavy. But the stepmother could not hear anything of that. So Awino went alone, carrying the gourd on the head, and then fetched water. But before she could lift the gourd from the water, the river was flooded, and the gourd was swept away by the water. Awino was very sad. Oh my God, what am I supposed to do? She started crying. My mother will kill me. She wondered what to do now. But she had to follow that gourd. And you see, she could not have gotten inside the water, because the river was flowing and the water was too much for her. So she followed the gourd and she went along the river. But the gourd was kept moving. Then along the way, Awino came across two fishermen who were fishing and roasting fish. And the fishermen told Awino, "Wey, Awino, come and help us roast this fish." Then Awino said, "Okay, I'll help you, but I'll have to continue following my mother's gourd." Then the men said, "It's okay, come." Awino went and started roasting the fish. After roasting enough for them, she told them, "Now you can continue eating." And then they asked her, "Are you not going to eat?" Then Awino said, "No, I cannot eat. I have to follow my gourd." Okay. The men told her she can go her way. Awino continued following the gourd. Then along the way, she came across 3 young women who are harvesting sugarcane. Then Awino greeted them. How are you? And the women said, oh, we are fine. How are you? Come, please help us to harvest this sugarcane. Awino said, okay, I'll come and help you. But after that, I'll have to continue following my gourd. Then Awino went, helped the ladies to harvest the sugarcane. Then they told her, you cannot go just like that. Have one of these sugarcane and go on chewing on the way. But Awino said, no, I cannot take anything. Now I have to keep on moving. And then she left. She went and went. And that journey was long because she could spot the gourd very far. Then later, the gourd disappeared. Then Awino was very sad. Oh, what am I supposed to do? What will I tell my mother? Then it became dark. You see, she had been following the gourd the whole day. Then at a distance, she saw a small hut. And she decided now, since it is night, it is very dark, and it is night, and I cannot go back now. I have to go and look for shelter in that hut. And then Awino went. She knocked. Can I come in? Then Awino heard a very shrill voice saying, come in, my daughter. And then Awino wondered, hey, that must be a very old woman. Awino entered the hut. To her surprise, she found the gourd that she was looking for all that time. Then the old lady who was there told her, how are you, my child? And Awino said, I'm very fine. And how are you? Then the lady said, I'm very fine. Can I give you some food? Then Awino said, yes. In fact, I'm dying of hunger. Awino was given food and water, and then the woman told her, you see, my child, you cannot go home because they are wild animals. Awino was afraid. They are wild animals? What am I supposed to do now? Okay, you're going to spend the night with me. Then tomorrow you will go home. Awino said, okay, I have no problem. Awino was given food, she was given water, and she could not help to ask, grandmother, whose gourd is this? And then the old lady said, you have very many questions, my child. Don't worry. Tomorrow morning, you are going to know the owner. Then Awino said, okay, if tomorrow you'll let me know the owner, then I'm okay. Then the following morning, Awino woke up at the crack of dawn. She knew that her stepmother was very mad. She had stayed the whole day and she knew they were waiting for water. Then that early morning, she was surprised. The old lady had prepared tea, and there was some yam. "Wake up, my child, come and eat." And then she found Awino had already woken up. Together, they had a nice breakfast. Then the old lady told Awino, "Here we have two gourds. There is this new one and there is this old one. Which one do you want, my child?" Awino picked the old gourd because she knew it was hers. But at the back of her mind, she did not help to wonder, how come my gourd was in the river all that time? But I am very sure this is the gourd. How did it land here? It remained something that she was not able to explain. Then she was given the old gourd that belonged to her, and she started going back home. Then, when she arrived home, her stepmother was very, very furious. "Awino, where have you been? You have started becoming a bad girl." Then Awino explained everything that happened. And she told her stepmother all the journey that she took and what happened. Then her stepmother told Awino, "You know, you are very lucky. I'm the one who made sure that the gourd was swept by the river. I wanted you to die. But now, instead of dying, you are now here. I don't know what to do with you." When Awino heard this, she was surprised. "But Mom, why do you want me to die?" Then the stepmother told Awino, "I'm not your mother." And immediately she said she is not Awino's mother. Can you imagine? She became sick suddenly, and she could not talk. Everything changed. You can imagine the stepmother is the one who had made sure that Awino will go following the gourd, and she was hoping that she would be swept away by the river. But that did not happen. Do you know why? Along the way, Awino did not eat the fish. You remember, she did not also eat the sugar cane, and that saved her. Those were the two traps. So Awino was saved because she had learned from her mother that it is not good to go eating from anywhere. If anybody can give you food with bad intentions, you are not supposed to eat. So from that day, Awino is the one who took care of her stepmother. Even if her stepmother was unkind to her, Awino did not revenge. She took care of her. She cooked. She also helped the stepsister, who was now, who had become very, very lazy and was very unkind to Awino. Then later, Awino got married, and she got a very good husband. And you can see, jealousy did not get married. Nobody wanted an unkind wife. So Awino lived happily ever after. Did you like my story? Okay. So next time, I'll be back with another story, and I hope you'll be there waiting for it. From now, let us stop there, and bye. See you.